Excuse me. Hidden scraps. Blind firing? Not really blind firing. That's firing from the hip. Commander's Fest. Flare of humans. Commander's gloves. Maybe a bit of a waste. I saw the 0 first, then the 1, but I'd already went through refill. Engage for a second. Damn you! Ha! So, how the hell do you survive that kind of thing? I guess it's kind of a statement of you just do. Commander's vest. No, stick with what I have. Wasn't a chest around here, was there? No. Didn't think so, and wanted to be sure. Cyclone Slice. Whirlwind of Anomaly Blades that deal 35 damage and interrupt enemies within small radius. You every hit lasts 5 seconds. Spin to win, baby. Beyond us being the chosen one or something, and that's why we're not more malformed. Like, look at all the altered we've seen so far, they're all kind of freaky. Well, we're not. Beyond that just being because we're the player character. Maybe it's a Ooh, there we go. Maybe it's a like a philosophy thing. Like since we're cleaving to the Outrider, Tang, we're holding up better.
Notes. Interesting.
Um, maybe because we're cleaving to that, we're holding up better. Um, but yeah, it's probably not. Report on progress on renewables department for energy and industry. Installation of auxiliary solar panels in the first city is now complete. Together with solar tower outside the city, the wind turbines are being erected. The wind turbines being erected near the mountains, and the water turbines along the rivers coursing through this valley. We expect to meet 50 to 60% of the energy demands up for the second year. We plan to expand renewable energy production significantly prior to awakening the majority of the population from cryostasis. Although the reactor and the Force engine could provide twice the energy that would be required, we hope we've learned our lesson from the many disasters with failed reactors we were forced to abandon Earth in those final years. If we can finally build a society powered by renewable energy, perhaps there's hopes for our species. I remember people, like a lot of people, cheering on renewable energy, while others were saying that they're beyond like maybe geothermal and hydroelectric. Wind and solar aren't actually apparently as good as they're touted. Don't know if it's true. That's just what some people have been claiming. People say a lot of things, but the issue is I don't know what's true and what isn't. I don't know enough myself to be able to testify one way or the other. Ah, that's a supply thing. Here, once we put this down. PowerPoint. The first city's central power grid. First city's central power grid, the main hub that connected to the power grid and stored the energy generated by solar, wind, tidal, and nuclear power plants and distributed through the colony. And the excess energy was placed in reserve by a combination of large-scale battery storage and pumped hydroelectric storage for periods when energy demand peaked. The plant's purpose for storing power was to reduce dependency on the engine's nuclear core, which would be powered down within a year, while accounting for situations where unfavorable weather affected renewable energy production. After consecutive anomaly storms hit the city, however, the ECA ceased making repairs when they moved to Rift Town. Much of the power plant was rendered inoperable. History of Man is R.T. Elliott Official Archive, year 2160. Whatever semblance of civilization we'd manufactured disappeared as soon as the electronics went out. We had no idea how much depended on their music and their photos and their devices from home to keep them sane. When the power went out and didn't come back, everyone suddenly went insane. Without electronic banking procedures, rioting began at ration centers. It spread to the power plant when rumors rose that they could recharge devices if they went to the source. When they realized that didn't work either, they trashed it. Without the distractions, the reminders of where we'd come from, some just couldn't stop raging. The loss of those last shreds of home were all that it took to make them lose track of who they were. Hmm? There's a quest up here. Story and inspiration. That's a small casualty. Nothing here does. Ooh, wrong gun. Ooh, baby. Come on. Come on, come on. Spin to win, baby. What? Thunder. Mortar shells. Cremator. Warden's gloves. Private's helmet. Oh, there we go. I tried to detonate the other one earlier, but it did not want to go. I imagine what's here is just anomalies freaking out and anything else. The insurgents are well versed in psychological warfare and seem to regard it more highly than standard warfare itself. Two sounds of war strike the greatest fear in the rank and file of the ECA. The telltale whistle of mortar shells that hurls through the air, threatening to tear them into shreds at any moment, and the screams of their fellow soldiers as they're burned alive by the flames spewed from a flamethrower. The insurgents are sadistic enough to combine these weapons into one unit, the cremator. The cremator. Cremator. Probably sounds better. Cremator employs powers and weaponry to rival the altered. When in close range, they unleash hell with a flesh-melting flamethrower. From afar, they fire incendiary shells with a mortar launcher carried on their back, which is about the only time they'll take a breather to reload the weapon. When surrounded, they can pound the ground to shake targets off their feet. Despite their heavy armor, their supreme strength allows them to charge over a moderate distance with a sharp burst of effort. I know I was doubling back on myself. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's what I was looking for. Commander's gloves. Those blue bags always throw me off. Oh, come on. We could easily go up there. Achieves nothing, I suppose. Hmm? It's like a model? Lander? Feels like it looks very like alien metal. And it's just iron. Like, yeah, it's blue and glowy, right? Oh, that's a fallen building.
Looks like some old reports.
History of Earth. Formation of the Outriders. Speech to the Transgovernmental Board. Sibylla May Flores. Year 2040. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Progress on the construction of the Ark ship continues apace. Procedures for transportation of resources to orbit have been streamlined, and the ship's skeleton is well underway to completion. A latest series of tests for the G drive have passed flying colours, and we are close to developing ship-scale engines featuring this tech. Considering the delays we've endured to get this project off the ground, we are safely within schedule. However, this is where I have to caution the board that progress made should not be expected to be maintained. You need not to tell you the dangers that lurk in your own countries, and the threats that civil unrest could pose to the Ark ship. Even if we were to safely and effortlessly leave Earth behind us, there's no telling what might await us on Enoch. So do everything we can to guarantee that this experiment of ours succeeds, because it cannot be repeated. We require highly trained individuals to extract VIPs from hostile zones, whether by diplomatic means or otherwise, secure critical strategic points, and ensure security and continued production of the Ark ship. Whether by diplomatic means or otherwise, secure crucial strategic points, and will require a diverse group of interdisciplinary individuals with both combat and scientific expertise to steer a scout ship that departs for the new planet ahead of our Ark ship, and prepare the ground for the colony we will establish. This can only be achieved by the formation of a specialized unit that will be handpicked from the most distinguished members of the military, government agencies, and corporate entities across the world, and provided further fit-for-purpose training. Thus, I submit to the board my recommendation for our next generation pioneers, the vanguard of Enoch, the Outriders. Oh, that happened. Uh, Not sure if it's my side or their side. Can at least try and deal with my side. Didn't realize it was always online. Just disconnecting my Ethernet cable. Use my phone's Wi-Fi. Let's close the game, and if we reopen it, it may cooperate better. People Can Fly made Bulletstorm and another game. Though I think I remember someone saying that the devs who made Bulletstorm aren't there anymore. I'm not sure. I know. I would know next to nothing about that. Seems like the servers might be down. Signed in! Exclamation point. Well, we're back in. And I got fucking scarred there. some chick was showing a workout routine she was doing, and instead of doing proper chin-ups, she was just kind of like spasming on the bar. She was lifting herself, and there was like vertical dying tuna. It's weird. UI gone again. Wonder if I leave this area, it will force the game to load again. Nope, I seem to have to go through it.